Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. Just a reminder, the way that I read energy, not gender. That means anyone can show up as a king, queen, prince, princess, page, emperor, empress. It has more to do with if you're in your masculine or feminine energy. We all have both. Masculine energy takes action and gives. Feminine energy receives and nurtures. So it just depends on how you're reacting to the situation. This is a general reading, which means energy is fluid, so you just kind of get in wherever you fit in if it's resonating for you. I'll read this as a love story. That doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be a love story. This can have to do with friends, family, co-workers, business deals, any aspect of your life, really. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. And let's go ahead and get into your reading. So Gemini, I'm doing things, I actually am trying to do a different spread just to mix things up a little bit. So I created a little spread, and I have your cards already out for the most part. I'm still pulling some of them. But what I decided to do was to first pull a card from an oracle that just gives us your overall energy right now as it pertains to whatever this important situation in your life is. And we get up in the air. And up in the air is just sort of this up in the air energy that you're not really sure how you're going to handle something, or you haven't made a decision about something yet. It might be something you've decided on, but what the other person or the other entity that you haven't heard back from them yet. It could have to do with a job that you're waiting to hear about. Anything that there's just a level of uncertainty about right now might be something that's happening for you, Gemini. So after pulling the oracle, I said, okay, well, tell me more about this up in the air energy. What's that about? And the two cards that I got the Six of Swords and the Knight of Cups. The Six of Swords is headed towards something better than where you were before. So Six of Swords is an energy of leaving something behind that is not for your highest good and moving towards something that you know is absolutely going to be better for you. The Knight of Cups comes forward with an offer. Sometimes he offers an apology. Oftentimes it's an offer of love because he's got cups, he's holding cups. He's also coming back having learned something. He knows something that he didn't know before. So then I asked to clarify, well, where is Gemini headed with this offer? Where are they going to? And we get the Knight of Swords and the Four of Cups. The Knight of Swords is an air energy, so you may be wanting to make an offer or receive an offer from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because it is the air signs. The King of Swords is also, the Knight of Swords is also someone that makes a return. So it might be going back to someone that you've been with before, or wanting to go back to some place that you've worked before, or but some place that you're familiar with. Whatever this place is, or this person is, or the situation is, thinks that this is over. That ship has sailed. See the ship down here. They're sad about it, but they think that this is over. So then I asked, how would Gemini feel about making this offer, about this return that you seem uncertain about making, to make this offer? How does Gemini feel about that? And I used my chakra deck and got Miracle and Guilt. I don't know if you can see those, the lighting's kind of funny. So I think for some of you, it might be a miracle that you're headed back here to make this offer, or some of you think that it might take a miracle for your offer to be accepted. But then we have guilt. So there's something that's happened here, I think, that you feel bad about, something that perhaps you feel like you need to explain when you go back to make this offer. Even though it looks like it's something that you think is going to require a miracle, it still looks like you're this is a lot of movement. You know, to see the Knight of Cups and the Six of Swords, that's a lot of movement forward. So you're ready to go do this. You're just not really sure how it's going to turn out. So I asked, you know, what does this person or situation think about you coming back to make this offer? You know, how are they going to feel about it? And I got the Sword and the Rose and Coffee Cup. And the Sword and the Rose talks about a need for clarity, truth, revelation, and Coffee Cup is about talking. So there's a situation, whatever this is, there's a lack of clarity about it. There might have been lies, or there might have been omission of the truth. There might have, you know, this person might have just been left not knowing what's going on, even if there weren't any actual lies told. And then I asked, what is unknown to Gemini concerning this situation? And I used the Rider-Waite deck and got the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups. This is another offer of love coming into this person, or if it's another job, if it's a job, it might be another applicant, somebody else that wants what you want. So whatever it is that you're wanting, whatever you're making this offer for, somebody else wants it too. And they are coming in to make an offer for what it is that you want. And it's a fiery sign. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I also asked what's unknown to Gemini concerning this situation. And the card that I got from the Kipper deck is Official Person. That this might be, you know, if it's love, it might be a soulmate connection. You know, if it's a job, it might be the ideal job for you. Whatever the situation is, it looks like it's a very, very good fit for you. But like I said, you're not the only one that wants it. Somebody else is coming in to make this offer too. The Page of Cups makes an offer of love. What I haven't clarified yet that I'd like to is, I want to know, Gemini, why do you feel guilty? So let's ask what you feel guilty about. What does Gemini feel guilty about in making this offer? Going to make this offer. Three of Wands. Three of Wands is waiting. So it might be a long time. You might have kept this person waiting. Tell me more about why Gemini feels guilty about making this offer. Three of Wands can also, if it's a love situation, can also mean that there were three parties involved, which would make sense because we've got three knights out here. We have the Knight of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Knight of Wands. So there could be a lot of people that are involved here. There's definitely an energy of waiting here, though. And I think for a lot of you, you may have just kept this person or situation on hold for longer than you should have. Tell me more about why Gemini feels guilty about coming forward to make this offer. You don't want to talk about it? Oh, here we go. The Tower. Yeah, the Tower with the Three of Wands. This is definitely a third-party situation. So you either, you know, you had some other offer that you've been entertaining, situation where you've been, that Judgment just came out, that you either needed to end or ended, or that you were putting energy into before you decided that that you're going to come forward towards this other person from your past, Gemini. So the good news is, you know, it looks like they at least are going to hear you out. So let me know what you think about this new little spread, if you like it or not, and if this little bit of clarification was helpful to you. And I wish you the best of luck in making whatever this offer is.